From the Second Street Dreams audio network, this is Staccato, quick notes dotting the classical music landscape. I'm Judelyn Gibson. What's coming up in the new year? 2022. We don't know how performances of some music groups are going to play out or not with this latest COVID threat, so let's look ahead to what we can only hope will be better times. On the international front, many music students from Afghanistan are working to continue their education in Portugal. After they and the faculty and families were granted asylum by Portugal, they arrived in Lisbon just last month. The plan is to recreate the Afghanistan National Institute of Music in Portugal. The school was considered a symbol of a new Afghanistan because boys and girls were allowed to study together. In their 10-year existence, they performed to full houses in the U.S. and Europe. In the U.S., in Tacoma Park, Maryland, outside of Washington, D.C., the Washington National Opera has opened the new Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg Studio and Music Library. The family of the late Justice donated her piano, opera recordings, books, and memorabilia to the opera company.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Ginsburg loved opera and the Washington National Opera specifically. She would appear on stage as a supernumerary as often as she could. And she inspired the opera Scalia Ginsburg about her friendship with Justice Antonin Scalia. Locally, some changes are afoot for some of our hometown groups. This piece is called Destimia by Jimena Palma de Gervais of Mexico. She won the 2021 String Quartet Smackdown, but there won't be one for 2022. Golden Hornet, the sponsoring organization, is holding off on this highly popular NCAA-type competition. They'll be taking submissions for the 2023 competition in the fall. The hope is that by then, it'll be an in-person event like it's designed to be. Golden Hornet is holding its Young Composers competition in March, right around the same time as their South by Southwest showcase. The Austin Chamber Music Center's 9th annual Coltman competition will be held in March as well. They start accepting submissions January 12th. The deadline is February 1st. COVID did shut down the Van Cliburn International Piano Competition in 2021, so they're holding it this year. They plan a fully in-person competition starting June 2nd in Fort Worth. It is the largest and most diverse group of competitors in the organization's 60-year history. You're listening to the last winner of the competition, Yegwan Sanu, in 2017. Then, in October, is the 2022 Cliburn International Amateur Piano Competition. It was previously scheduled for May 2020. There were over 200 applicants from all over the world. 3 competitors are from Texas.
Ride, dog man. Yes.
Texas Performing Arts continues to celebrate its 40 years on the 40 acres. There's the Worcester Group's The B-Side, Negro Folklore from Texas State Prisons.
The men on this album were all convicts serving time down in the Texas Department of Corrections penal farms along the Brazos and Trinity Rivers in East Texas.
January 26th this year for a 4-night stand. In March, the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater performs. The executive and artistic director of Texas Performing Arts, Bob Bursey, says this was a special booking for the season.
They were the first company to perform on the Bass Concert Hall stage when it opened in 1981. So it was a big priority to be able to bring them back. Mr. Ailey, of course, is a Texan. He grew up in the state and said that the dances that he made throughout his career reflected on his memories of this place. And so we really wanted to get them back to Austin.
And on May 26, KMFA celebrates Draylen Mason Day. We'll tell you more about that in the coming days. Those are just some of the events coming up in 2022. Keep in mind that some of them could be canceled or go virtual depending on health matters. Happy New Year. Here's hoping 2022 will be all you wish it to be. That's Staccato. I'm Judelyn Gibson on the 2nd Street Dreams audio network on secondstreetdreams.com.